I don't know about you, but the power of new makeup to make you look better, feel better, and put a little spring in your step feels like a miracle to me every time it happens. Let me know if you feel that way too. This is Ave, and welcome or welcome back to Life in Flowers. This is a concealer that I use. I have two colors, a darker one and a lighter one. These were recommended by Angie from Hot and Flashy. If you haven't seen her videos, check her out. She's amazing. This is also not new, but I'll share it with you anyway. I love this color. I need my glasses. Okay, this is just a L'Oreal. This is just a drugstore eyeshadow. It's number 201. And what I really like about it is I use it as a base coat, and it's not real light. Sometimes I look washed out anyway, even after putting on makeup. So I always struggle. So this has a little more color. And I'm not a makeup artist, but I've been wearing makeup for a really long time. I love makeup. So, I'll just share what I do. As I've gotten older, I take care, see if I got this right, yeah, to keep my shadow here. I don't bring it out as far as I used to. It just kind of drags your face down. Next, I'm going to go in with a little liner. This is also not new. This is the Ecran Kohl. I think this is in Black Coffee is the color, and it's a Lancome. It's a nice soft pencil. I really like it. And I'm just going to put the color like right there in a thin line. And another thing that's always like a miracle every time I do it is when I freshly sharpen my pencils. So again, when I was younger, I used to really sweep this. I did a lot of darker color here. I don't do that anymore because it just looks too old and harsh. And when I get to about here, I just kind of blink and pull it up. I don't know if you can see that. Now to the fun stuff. So I got this palette at Sephora, Naked 3, Urban Decay, and it looks like this. These are pretty good colors for me. There's a lot of them, which is really fun. So what I'm first going to do is go in with kind of this plummy color right here, and I'm going to put that on my lid. And I used to do like light on my lid, a dark in the crease, a light under the brow, and then an even darker out here in the corner. And I still kind of do that, but I tone it way down. It just looks way too stripy and way too harsh now that I'm older. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it on my lid, and I'm going to bring it up a little bit too. And bring it up so that things don't get to looking too stripy. And this always kind of makes me a little nostalgic, but my skin is looser now and it just moves all around every time I'm trying to put the eyeshadow on. And it reminds me of being a little kid wanting to put eyeshadow on my mom and me telling her, your skin's moving all around. And she said, someday yours will too. And she's right. Okay, so now that I have that on, I'm going to take a lighter color, kind of this, I'll just do this very lightest color. Actually, I'm going to use a thinner brush. I usually like to use a thin brush because I don't want this to be very thick. And I'm just going to put it just underneath my brow. Now, something else that I've noticed is that I don't want too much color here. My color is going to mostly be concentrated like right in here, just, a little here, not too heavy on the inner corner. And again, just since I've gotten older, it weighs my face down, I feel like. So I'm going to go in with, this is a L'Oreal again. I like these L'Oreal, these little drugstore shadows from L'Oreal. I like them a lot. This one is a matte color 302, and it's just a neutral color. I think I will take, maybe Here's a little pinky color, and just kind of right there is where I can concentrate some color. Not too far out, not too far in, but I can concentrate some color there. And I am going to take one of these darker shades. I think I'll do this one and put it in my corner here. I love makeup. I've always loved makeup. I kind of have gone through phases in my life. My first memories, I was a very girly little girl. And then I kind of got a little tomboyish, and I just fluctuated between girly girl and, I don't know how to describe it, but more just sort of no nonsense. When I was working, I just wanted to look put together and presentable. Now that I'm retired and gone through menopause, you know, I miss my feminine self. I want that back. So I'm kind of floating back into a girly phase. I'm gonna put on some mascara. This is just L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black. I like this mascara, it's pretty good. Oops, I forgot to put my sunscreen on, darn it. Try to put my sunscreen on 15 minutes before I put my foundation on. All right, I'm gonna put on my sunscreen. I like just a mineral sunscreen. This is Shiseido, which I like, but it's not my first choice. My favorite is the Clarins. Gosh, I forget what it's called. This one's really good too. No fragrance in either of them. They just go on and they sink into your skin. You don't feel them. That's what I love. Well, I'm going to cheat and put my foundation on now, even though it has not been 15 minutes, but I will reapply. This is a Clarins Everlasting Youth Fluid Foundation. I like it. It's okay. I just kind of get the base on first. I'm going to go in with the lighter color of this Lancome concealer. This is always the hardest part for me. I have bags under my eyes, I'm sure you've noticed. And I'm still learning how to correct that, especially for the videos, because boy, do they show up. So I'm putting this just right in the tear line and in the corner of my eyes a little bit. And then I will blot it in with either this, or I have one of these little slanted brushes that I use too. And then what I do is I use my sponge to clean up if I've gotten too much makeup on this end. I'll just kind of take this sponge and clean it up so that, again, it doesn't drag my face down. And then what I'll do is I'll kind of wait a little while and then go back in and blot any areas where the foundation is settling into my wrinkles. Now this is what rocks my world. This is eyebrow color. Anastasia by Anastasia, and the color is taupe, and there's the two colors. You would think that this color would be so light. It really isn't on me. It really isn't. And I like it because what I can do is use this lighter color, fill in my brows, and I like the brush because it doesn't rip hairs out. I don't have any hairs to spare anymore. If you have any tips or tricks or anything that you want to share, please do. We all have to change our makeup up a little bit as we age. Just even with the seasons, you have to change it up a little bit. Or if you get a new hair color. So it's always something to do and have fun with. Then I go in with this darker shade and I keep it out of the middle again to avoid from looking too harsh. But I do like to, once again, darken it up right in this area. This is the area where I can handle a little bit more color these days, these years, maybe I should say. Okay, so I love this. Try this out. And then I got a NARS bronzer, And again, this looks really, really light. It is really, really light, but I'm really pale right now. I need a little sun. It's such a struggle because, you know, I'm not supposed to be in the sun, but sometimes you need a little sun to just feel so pale. So you can see this is not very dark, but it's kind of a good color for me right now. This bronzer color is called San Juan. And I got a blush, again from NARS, and this is Orgasm. This is a great blush color. I mean, not just because of the name, it's just a light, you know, it looks really dark, but it's not. It goes on very light. Okay. And then I got this Charlotte Tilbury. I really wanted to try this. What is this called again? Pillow Talk. And I got just a little tester, not tester, I got the little travel size, the mini. I don't really wear a lot of lipstick anyway. I probably should. I really like the color of the pencil. The lipstick itself is a little brickish on me, I think. Something else that I've been noticing is that I kind of need to put a little tiny bit of something underneath my eyes. I don't put mascara on my lower lashes. They're kind of sparse and really long, so it just looks strange, I think. So I think I will go in with one of these colors. Maybe, yeah, maybe this kind of color here. Maybe I'll mix it a little with the matte. And I'm just going to take the powder and just press it a little bit under my lower lashes. Again, I'm not bringing it all the way out anymore. Not anymore. And I'm just going to take a Q-tip and kind of press it in and lighten it up a little, because that's what I always do. My husband threw me a surprise party for when I retired. And when we were leaving to go to this dinner, right, which I didn't know what it was, he said, "Are you going to put any eye makeup on?" And I said, "I already have eye makeup on." So I went upstairs and I put some more on. So I think I tend to wear my makeup very light, and I'm trying to jazz it up a little bit these days. Okay. So there it is. Does it look all right? How do you feel about new makeup? Let me know. Let me know if you have experienced that feeling where you get some new makeup and you put it on and you go, "Oh, that was it. I just needed to get new makeup." So hope you enjoyed this video and maybe you can get something a little fun for yourself for the holidays. Thanks for watching.